Hello everyone, it is Steve with SBL Games. Thanks for dropping in. Today we're going to do something fairly easy. It's going to be an overheating PS4 Pro if you want to be exact. It looks like a limited edition white model. Pretty cool, pretty cool. This video, by the way, goes out to James. James, this video is for you. Alright, so I went ahead and just got the top cover off. We're going to need to remove all these little plethora of screws, disconnect all these cables all along the edge there, especially the fan, and then we could go ahead and pull this whole top piece out. But before we could even consider doing that, because that would actually cause damage, we have to first remove the power supply. So we have to remove this top cover as well. So I'm going to remove this top cover. I'm going to go ahead and get into the power supply and get started. Alright, so I got the top cover off. I also went ahead and removed the screws so we could go ahead and pull the power supply off. But it gets fun. We gotta go back to the other side and remove some screws holding this in. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so some of these screws need to be removed so we could get that power supply out. Let's do it. And we didn't want to leave out this one. We're going to take that one out too. Alright, so now I was able to safely get the power supply pulled out. I didn't all the way remove it. It's still plugged in. Definitely want to be careful on that. Let me go ahead and get the power supply out and then we can move forward. Chunky Cam 2.0. Look at the chunks. We'll take care of all that. There's some more over there and on the other side, but we'll clear it out for you. Alright, so I got it all cleaned out, power supply cleaned out, and we just have to get this plethora of screws out. Okay, so we are back. I got all the T8 and 00 Phillips out. Got all the cables, fan, ribbon cables, nipple connectors, everything disconnected. So this piece, it could go ahead and flip right over. Normally I charge extra, but I'm going to go ahead and switch out these thermal pads with the upgraded pads for them. Anyhow, moving forward. There we go. Upgraded thermal compound, upgraded thermal pads. So now our focus is going to be this clamp here so we could get the board out and get to the rest of the unit. Alright, now that we got that clamp out, this whole board will actually lift up and out. Now we've got to replace that compound and clean out the entire system. And I will show you shortly what I mean by clean out. I mean deep clean. Alright, so the board's out and removed. I went ahead and removed the 2 screws holding this whole piece in. I am going to replace these pads as well. Alright, thermal pads upgraded there as well. We are going to need to replace this compound as well. But first, we must go further. Alright, and we are in further. And yeah, that is part of the overheating. And we got to check out the fan as well. The fan will likely need to be cleaned out as well. I have this feeling that it will work a lot better. I don't know. And we are back. We got the fan out. It's really actually not that dirty, surprisingly. We're going to give it a good thorough cleaning anyway. The whole chassis here. Especially there's some kind of like animal hair or something in there, it looks like. And then we will replace the compound and reassemble and we'll be done. Yeah, I think it looks better. Didn't look quite that dirty, but it looks better after the cleaning. Whole chassis as well. Looks better after the cleaning. There's no more little stuff stuck in there. Alright, so we got the old compound out, new compound in. Alright, now we got the board in, all the cables along the bottom here, the fan, everything all reconnected. Gotta put this top piece in, and the clamp in, of course, first. And then we could put all the plethora of screws in and be done. Power supply back in. All screws, cables, and plugged in, and housing in place. Thanks for viewing. Be sure to comment and like. If you really like what you're seeing, or if you'd like to see more, be sure to subscribe as well. We've got merch in stock. It will be posted very soon. And thanks everyone for viewing.